Now, do not let anybody's way of life here in this country pressure you when you come. Don't over expect things when you're coming here as a fresher. If you're here to hustle or if you're here to make ends meet, do not expect too much when you're coming. Like, don't expect too much. Don't be over expectant, because one way or the other you might get disappointed and you will think this place isn't good enough for you. Oh my god, it's just freaking hot this morning, Charlie. It's a Tuesday morning, somewhere around 9:45 a.m. and the temperature is almost 36 degrees Celsius. Like, if you're new here, you know we delve into issues here in the UAE, and I give you detailed information about what really goes on here in the UAE especially. Now, because of the temperatures, very soon I might be recording from indoors only. I know you love when I record from outside so that you get to see the views and stuff, but these days I'll be recording from indoors because the temperatures are highly rising and things are getting out of hand. I can't be risking my life like that. Like 36 degrees Celsius at 10 a.m. is risky. Thank you so much for joining me on this one today. I am most grateful to have you on the channel. If this is your first time, do well to hit on that subscribe button, be a part of the family. And then if you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for the love and support. I really do appreciate it, and I am most grateful you're here on the channel. Now, I've been able to address some issues as to requirements needed when you are intending or when you intend to travel to the UAE to seek greener pastures. Now, I would like to talk about the accommodation system here in case you are new and you have not checked up on the previous videos. You should check up on them and then get a better understanding of the steps or the series through which we are going through now. On coming to this country, you should bear one thing in mind. I don't know how you live in your home country, or I don't know how you live back in your home country, but this is a different land altogether, and things done here are very different from our home countries. I know you might have been seeing these skyscrapers and then high-rise buildings here in the country. In fact, when you type Dubai, when you type UAE into any search engine, you might be deceived a little bit by the images that is being portrayed or being assigned in these pictures or images. You understand? Because you get these high-rise buildings, you get skyscrapers, you get luxurious rooms being shown to you, but in reality the kind of accommodations or the kind of living in the country is a different thing altogether. This is also not to say that it is that bad, but if you intend to come here to purposely hustle or to work or to earn a living, then you wouldn't have to concentrate much on the luxuries of the country. In fact, these luxuries do exist, but they do exist for certain group of people or certain people or some people who intend to come here for the purpose of tourism. If you are here to tour, that means you have enough money to take care of yourself and your family or whoever you're sponsoring to come here or to come live with here in the country. But when you're coming to hustle, or when you're coming on a tight budget, or when you're coming as a hustler, then that means you'd have to cut all these things. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but I guess you do. It is a little bit noisy here. If you are coming here on a direct employment, or you are coming here on a company's invitation or on a company's visa, that means you'll be lucky enough to be picked by the company or the company's PRO right from the airport to the company's accommodation where you would be living and working from. So that is how it is done if you're coming on direct employment. If you're coming here as a job seeker or someone who is coming here on a tourist visa intending to come and seek for a job, then definitely you would need to rent yourself a place. Renting yourself a place here doesn't mean you should necessarily go in for the luxurious places or areas where buildings are found. No, try your best to get yourself a place where you can actually save some money even though you have yourself a roof over your head, which means there are bed spaces, there are partitions, there are shared accommodations where you can go lodge for the meantime and then set yourself a job. Once you get yourself the job, the company is actually supposed to provide you with accommodation, or perhaps pay for your accommodation, which means you still need to get yourself a place which is very convenient enough for you to live and work. When you're coming as a hustler, bear one thing in mind: you are not supposed to spend beyond your needs. You are not supposed to live like the people in the country. You are not supposed to be like that perfect guy who lives a very good life in a foreign land. You are not supposed to be that guy who is always taking pictures and videos from hotel rooms. Now, I know most of you might be asking me why I do not post videos or pictures about me in a room or in a resort or at a place where you spend and stuff like that. I would like to make this clear over here. I am here to hustle. I am here to make money, go back home, or I am here to make money and make life easier for me, which means I am not supposed to spend beyond my needs. I am supposed to spend within or below my needs. And by so doing, I need to cut off certain things. I can't go to a hotel room each and every week just to go and shoot for you to see that, oh, this guy is living good, this guy is doing great in Dubai. No, it is not done that way. I am supposed to live within my means. Mayor Foba, I am not that rich kid you are thinking I am. I am not. So when you intend to come, bear this in mind and know this: accommodation systems here are somehow provided by companies most of the times, especially when you are working as a blue collar employee. If you are working as a blue collar employee, you will definitely be given accommodation by your employer. But if you're actually someone who is working in the managerial position, or you're working in a very high paid position, you would need to get yourself either an apartment or rent yourself a place where you can live peacefully, or where you can live as you wish. So know this also and know peace. Now, do not let anybody's way of life here in this country pressure you when you come. Don't over expect things when you're coming here as a fresher. If you're here to hustle, or if you're here to make ends meet, do not expect too much when you're coming. Like, don't expect too much. Don't be over expectant, because one way or the other you might get disappointed and you will think this place isn't good enough for you. I've been there before. I've been in an instance where I got very disappointed at the systems and then how things actually are managed here, or how things are done here. But trust me, if you know how to manage these things, you would actually sail through and things will get better for you. Now, if you need anything from America, you need any products from China, be it blenders, be it kettle, be it rice cookers, whatever you are looking for, Portia does this. Now, I and Portia have teamed up to get your products shipped from whichever country to Ghana for you. Now, what is beautiful is we do not take any amount of money from you when you order for any product. We just take your product, what kind of product you need, and then ship it from whichever country we will get it from to Ghana for you. When the goods arrive, we call you, you come take them, and then you make payments, all necessary payments, and then you claim your goods. Okay, so visit Portia's Pre-Order and More on TikTok, or you can get in touch with the number I am going to post down here for any orders you want to place from whichever country to Ghana.
Call me, disturb me with your orders. 300 cities. Okay, all colors available. I have white, ash, green, blue, pink, all colors available. Thank you.